rail here in New York and across the country. My message obviously is about the critical importance of keeping MTA projects being executed in New York State. You know, we're very fortunate to have that industrial base of manufacturing, engineering, project management, and a supplier, a big, huge supply base. The jobs and economic benefits that go along with that are well known. We don't want to put that at risk. There are 700 workers at the Hornell site. There's union partners, machinists. They're doing projects for Amtrak, Chicago, and Philadelphia, but none for the MTA at the moment. And we know MTA projects are really a proven engine for creating jobs upstate, and we want to continue that. So that brings me to two of my questions. I'll get them both out there for time. One is we know that there's a new generation of subway vehicles being proposed in the future of the New York City Transit, the R262 contract. I wanted to know what the timing and status of that would be. That's one area. The other area too is I'm sure you're pretty familiar, and your team might be familiar with the Brightline high-speed rail contract that's being determined very soon for high-speed rail from Las Vegas to Nevada. And Alstom is one of the bidders on that contract. And many on this panel, and I believe even the both transportation chairs have weighed in on the competitor's waiver from the Buy American requirements. So my other question is what can you do, or the Hochul administration really do, to support Alstom's pursuit of this rail contract that would not just support the hundreds of workers in New York and in my district, but also help support the industrial capacity to help serve you and the MTA for years to come. Is there anything you can do there? And
so we're not, obviously the economic development decision making is not, you know, our bailiwick, but I'll say this, I want a strong operation in Hornell. So for them to get a lot of good contracts from around the country is a great thing, even if it displaces capacity that I might want to use for the R262s or otherwise. So we support that, but you know, you obviously are going to work with the economic development authorities of the state of New York on that. We want them to be strong and to be expanding there.
So would on the Brightline, would that something the local administration would join us and maybe submitting comments? Because that would be vital, because that would not just support these jobs.
I'm sure you understand that that is not among the many things that are on my job description.
Sure.
Deciding whether Florida has a contract in New York State's not among them, but as long as Hornell is producing rail cars, I want them to get a lot of business and be strong.
Yeah, because that Buy American provision is critical, and that's why we want to support that because of that base. Thank you. Appreciate it, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.